Hello. Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants. Welcome back to Code Vein today. I do have a little bit of a headache today, so I'm gonna kind of be off my game a little bit, and trying to drink some water and whatever, but, um, need to go take some ibuprofen or something. But, today we're gonna be looking at the, Bloody Snow, and, what we're gonna be investigating here is this thing actually shoots 10 snowballs on the charge attack. Now we're gonna try and mitigate some of that charge attack here, by half at least, with, ichor efficiency and, excuse me, Blood Awakening from Mia. And, you can use regular Mia or, white Mia, doesn't matter, either one is just fine. And, let's take a look at the spreadsheet here as to the effect of what the Bloody Snow has. Now, it is a full-on crush bayonet. The shots are crush, all the attacks are crush, except the first one in the chain, in the attack chain here, that is a pierce damage attack. If you can get through that and into the other attacks, you'll be doing really good damage here in the Howling Pit, because it is a full-on crush. Everything is crush, and as you see here, your damage from the bayonet on the charge attack is 45% per snowball times up adding and plus the scaling of the bayonet as well, which is actually pretty good scaling. It's not the best because it doesn't take into account mind. It only uses willpower. But in the event that you actually get these shots off, you do get a chance to get 10 snowball hits on the enemy for a huge multiplier here of a base number of 4.5 times your card damage, which could be upwards of like 6,000 damage or so. But it comes at the cost of 6 ichor. So we're gonna try and mitigate that as best we can here with a huge amount of ichor recovery here. We'll be getting 20 ichor on a backstab if we can. And then we have Supernatural Blood and Field of Thirst as well. We have basically no reason to use our weapon to get ichor back at this point,
Not
but
even light reaches from the hole
we'll
above.
see how it
Thanks.
goes here. So now our charge attack only costs 5 ichor, so that's okay. And we'll go ahead and get our ichor back here. And unfortunately, Mr. Squid here didn't stay in the zone there. Now our regular shot there, as you see,
Could we use
it
that
uh,
to turn as a
it
weapon?
takes it takes a little while to get that off, but then at the same time, this needs to be time crunch. But at the same time, we're able to do pretty well overall. Oh, we missed. And you can see the oop, we missed again. You can see the amount of crush damage on him is pretty decent and pretty good overall, and we're able to whoops, put out some decent quick damage, and just the fact that we have the ability here to get a whole lot of ichor back from Field of Thirst over and over and over, and
We
as
have
well
to
as
use
paired
every
up
tool
with
you
a
have,
double
right?
gift extension here from White Mia. It makes for a really good way to put out damage on the enemy. Oops.
I feel more effective already.
Good. Mia is fighting everyone here all at once. Okay, good. Okay, so pretty good operation there. Not too bad. We definitely were almost overrun, so that's a real problem. We're gonna have to watch here. Okay, and we'll do this. We hit the back end of his attack there. That was unfortunate. Okay, and because we do crush and ice damage now, we can take him down pretty easily there. Okay, so we got through there pretty decent. Definitely did struggle a little tiny bit, but the double gift extension here with White Mia definitely helps mitigate the use of Blood Awakening over and over and over. And you can see that it lasts for a very long time when you have both gift extensions going, and it allows you actual pretty good use of the charge attack. 3 ichor is still pretty steep of a cost, but it's not something that you
This
can't
lever might
overcome
be our ticket.
uh, pretty well with Field of Thirst and Supernatural Blood going.
A clever contraption.
Okay, so now as we get over here to Big Boy, we'll definitely
That was a slog.
need to make sure that we keep ourselves up here, and so we'll go for a couple of these things and go for Mia, and we'll have to get a backstab here, but that's just how it goes.
Something's
Okay.
moving.
Yep. And if we get a backstab, remember it will fill us up all the way to max, so that's very, very good. And we'll do this, okay? And we'll do this and this and this and this, okay? And he just disappears, and we're still at full ichor. So very, very good. And that is the most effective way I've found to use the Bloody Snow, is with this kind of a setup here. And the reality is that you're just going for a huge amount of charge attacks, rather than actually doing anything else with this weapon. There's no reason to do anything other than the charge attack with this weapon, because it's so overpowered as a really, really good weapon overall. And it makes for a great way to adventure, and it makes for a great way to put down the enemies very, very quickly.
Thanks.
And as you can see here, we'll be able to try to take care of this guy before he gets too crazy on us here, which is really, really nice. And his little
What could that be?
water thing decided to hit us
We should be
anyways.
able to use that somewhere.
But that is where this bayonet shines over and above anything else, is just in the fact that you're able to really end the enemies very, very quickly with relative ease, while being at a massive distance. Okay, and you can see that you're able to recover all of your ichor very, very easily and very, very quickly. And because we do crush damage, we can stagger the enemy very, very nicely as well. Now the regular attack, the regular heavy shot, that is not really worth going for, because it only does 80% of your card damage, and so plus a little more from the scaling, so it's not really worth it in my opinion.
Something's
So
up
for this
ahead.
guy, we're gonna have to go for a bunch of backstabs, and we'll have plenty of opportunity here to go for backstabs, because he's so big. We should be able to dance around him very easily, and we don't really do any damage with our backstabs, so that's really nice. And we need to get back up over 24 at least, to make sure that we are, whoops, so that we are able to use Blood Awakening again. Okay, so that worked out pretty nicely there for us, to make sure that we have both gift extensions as well as Blood Awakening available to us. So now from this point, we'll just go ahead and shoot these balls. And since these things
Always remember
are
where to put it.
weak to crush, we're able to make really good use of our crush bayonet in a really easy, quick
We'll put that
manner
to
there.
good use.
Okay, so yeah, my head's still hurting
Thanks.
a little bit, but we'll get through it here. So as soon as you do the charge attack, right, you get what is that? You get oh, good grief! Can't think. Ouch. Yes, I am in danger. Let's heal here. Okay. I'm okay. Sorry, I can't think. It's hurting a little bit too much. Okay. And oh, as we do the charge attack, we get a 5% ice buff on our weapon, and that only applies to the actual striking pattern of the physical damage of the weapon.
be
It does
right
nothing
there.
for the shots. And as much as it might be nice to think, the actual charge shots and heavy shots, they don't actually do any ice damage, which is kind of unfortunate. But at the same time, it's nice that they don't do ice damage at certain points, because for like certain enemies, it would be really bad if it did ice damage, And for other enemies, it would be really, really good if it did ice damage. Like for these guys, it's really nice that it does ice damage, but for like those big fat boys, you definitely don't want them doing um, ice damage. So, okay, good. So we got that guy, and he won't be sneaking up on us from behind over here, which is really good because we gotta worry about a couple of guys here. Okay, so that guy's gonna come on over, which is fine because we can, whoops, we can go for a backstab here or just a couple of attacks. And you see there that because we're doing Pierce and Crush, he's able to be staggered a little bit easier than you would normally have with these guys. Okay.
I'm grateful.
I'll just get rid of him and delete him quickly and easily. Oh, that guy, okay. And now as we run over here, we'll have to wait for this guy to come up so we can poke him off the edge. Now for that big guy over there, it is really, really nice that he doesn't take reduced damage because we're doing ice damage on the snowballs. But for the purple guys, it would be excellent if we did
I'm on my way.
ice damage on the snowballs. So it just really depends on what enemy you're talking about. And it really doesn't matter. But in the end of it, it would be nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and heal up here since we're going to be getting into the fight here very soon. And we'll be able to hopefully take down the Executioner pretty well in the first phase. But as soon as she gets to the second phase where she's sliding everywhere, we're going to be in a really bad way. But we should be okay to take her on. We'll see just how it goes here. Now we do want to have everything up as much as possible going here before everything else happens. Okay. Okay. And I guess we can just leave it there and go for White Mia now. And we'll heal again, and we'll go for a charge accelerator. Okay. Now that should be pretty good because we can go for a Field of Thirst as soon as we get in there, and we can use our other gifts. Okay. And she has like a Field of Thirst as well. Okay. Good. Now it's cool that this does crush damage. Ooh. Yeah. Because we're able to do very, very good damage on her because it is crush damage. So we're able to really, really put the damage out on her. Okay. And that's also the nice thing that at distance here, we're going to be able to hit her with snowballs. Mia, what? Okay. Okay. Oh, Mia, wow. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Oh, that's a charge booster. Oh, good job, Mia. That was a good dodge there. Mia's dead again. Okay. We'll go ahead and heal. Oh, she's coming over here. Let's go ahead and heal. Okay. Oh, Mia, nice save. Okay, so this is definitely going south pretty poorly here. Okay. Oh, Mia again. Okay, so she's gonna do that. We can do this. Okay. And let's do this. Okay. Oh. Oh, Mia. No. Come on. Stay in it, please. Okay. And let's see if we can get some attacks here. Mia's probably dead again. Nope. Okay, let's back up here. Oh, that hurt. There we go. Let's heal. Heal. Okay, now we definitely need to, oh. Okay. She's gonna come over here. Mia's dead, and I'm dead. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. So Mia really has a hard time with this fight. Oh boy. But we definitely needed to
You're really
play it
okay.
a little bit differently when we got her in the first stage there, when she went down into hard stagger from the crush, just because of the fact that as soon as she
I'll
goes
be right
down,
there.
we need to apply Field of Thirst and then just charge into her. So we'll go for that this time. Now we won't need this, so we'll go for a charge booster here. So that'll be a little bit better, and we should probably go for. Oh, we don't have a fortified. Okay, that's fine.
Don't worry.
That is
You
fine.
got this one.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, Mia
Now we're
should
ready.
give me her gift extension too. Good. Okay. Go for 2 of these, and then we'll heal up, and then we'll go for Mia. Now this is a very steep cost to go for Blood Awakening, but I do think it's worth it. Okay, and we'll do this. Good. Okay, and then let's head on in, and let's go for this. Okay. Now we will need another gift. What is that? Blood Awakening, or not Blood Awakening. Field of Thirst. There we go. There we go. That was a pretty good run at it there. Okay. Now for this portion, we'll definitely go for this. We should be okay to get more damage out on her, and because that is 10 crush snowballs, it makes for a really good way to stagger her, and you can constantly put out crush damage on her at super distance. I mean, this bayonet has longer distance than any other bayonet in the game. It has almost an infinite map range. It's a huge range. I put out a video a long time ago about the distance that this thing can shoot, and it can shoot almost as far as you can see. So it's a really good bayonet, and I think it's one of the best additions uh, aside from the steep ichor requirements. It's one of the best weapons they gave us in the DLCs. But it's a lot of fun too because you're throwing snowballs at the enemy, so that's kind of funny
It
as
looks
well.
like everyone has gone to
Okay,
rest.
well I think that's gonna cut it for me, guys. This has been pretty painful on the old cranium here. But yeah, if you enjoy the bloody snow, I mean, this is a great way to go about using it, and it's a lot of fun to pair up with White Mia here, and it really takes the edge off of the 6 ichor, and paired up with Supernatural Blood and Field of Thirst, it also takes the pain out of it, and this makes for a great way to stagger bosses and everything because it does crush damage overall all the time. And so that's why when we were hitting the executioner, she went into hard stagger, and then in the second phase she went into a light stagger. She faltered there a little bit, and that is all because of the fact that um, we're doing balance damage with what is that, Field of Thirst, and also we're doing crush damage, which is great for staggering her with the Bloody Snow. So this is a pretty interesting bayonet, and I guess we didn't look at the spreadsheet for this too much, but let's take another look here. And as you see, again, you have 10 snowballs that you got to try and hit the enemy, and you have a 4.5 base multiplier on this thing. So we were getting huge amounts of damage, and if you pair up with like Louis or somebody, you have the high ichor cost, but because of Field of Thirst, the high ichor cost almost doesn't matter. But when you pair up with Blood Awakening with White Mia or regular Mia, it's really nice that you have the ability to only cost 3 ichor, and you can charge away as fast as you can, pull the trigger. Basically, is how much damage you can get out there. And even though she was on the other side of the arena, we were at a very comfortable, safe distance, and so it was no problem to be able to smack her around from distance there, even though she was all the way over. because we were able to have the lock on maintained, and as soon as the Bloody Snow has a lock on or even direction, and you can aim this thing uh, with the Revenant itself, and you can get a pretty far distance on it. So yeah, it's a really good bayonet. I really like it. It's one of my favorites. It has nothing to do with blood, but uh, it is a really good bayonet, even though it has really steep requirements, and that's why I think they artificially gated this out of other blood codes and stuff, just because of the fact of if you can pair this with other things that would actually be really useful, you could absolutely break the game wide open more so than you already can. So it's a lot of fun. So anyways, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna go have some ibuprofen, and we'll see you all tomorrow.